Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you diamond. So just about set and towing the slab here, Jack Leiter. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And that one misses up and in. And we are underway. And a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Not
Two
close
balls,
with that
one
one. And it's 2-1. And that's
Three balls,
outside.
one strike.
Ground ball, left side. Ramirez sends it to first. One up, one down. Yeah, the batter now, Brian Dozier.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Just missed. Leiter. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And he walked him.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. That one not close, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Luis Robert Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Carlos Pena stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering misses, and the count's full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Dustin May.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Say goodbye to that one. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Benintendi to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. May delivers. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. And strike 1 to the catcher. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to.
That's strike 3, and the third out. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Manny Machado. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Mike Piazza will hit next.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So now the DH spot, Eddie Murray. First offering, and it just misses. Swung on, belted, way back there. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. He circles the bases. It's 5-1. Now a chance for Derek Jeter. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Dozier at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Runner at first with no outs here. This to center field. Williams. Long run on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Jeter stands at first with 1 out. That one ripped. That's back there. Going, gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Sends it to Flores, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jason Kipnis. May back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. In the air, center field. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Al Kaline digs in now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next, 2 out, space is empty. And 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Sends it to first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Manny Machado up to the plate. Fastball almost got him there.
Two balls, no strikes.
On the ground to 3rd. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First
Ball
pitch just misses. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's
outside. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Eddie Murray. He's already homered in this game. That misses. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone and a count 1-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jeter up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. So they turn things over to the righty, Jordan Zimmerman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Dozier getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strikes.
Swings through that one. First and
2 balls,
second.
1
2
strike.
down. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Inside.
Plate,
ball 1. Piazza on third. Murray at second. Dozier at first. 2 out of the inning. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza makes the grab. And that's the third. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Ground ball right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. That's outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. He popped out his first time. And that is out of play. Edwards, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Next offering misses down and away. Out to short, Jeter. The throw to first,
down.
and that is the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And out number one on the grab.
One pitch, one out.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there are 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. 0 for 2 in this one. And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just
Nope,
off the
inside,
inside
ball 2.
edge. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. got a full
Just
count.
missed. Good plate
Ball 4,
appearance
take the
there.
hit.
Able to take the walk. Here comes Manny Machado.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Line to left. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Mike.
And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Missed with a
that's it.
changeup. 1-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 10-1. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
When you're
0-1
taking your
for
lead
count.
over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Fly ball center field. Williams sizes this one up and makes the grab. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Robert takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Nope.
Really
Outside.
old. Like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. May fires.
Ball 2.
And it's even up. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Garcia makes the grab for the second out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Piazza fires the first, in time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
That one misses. 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And there's the strike.
2. 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Nope.
Stanton at the plate and takes high there.
Ball, that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish.
Ramirez. There's one. Out. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Jason Kipnis. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Al Kaline. That one missed.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Kipnis over at second. Flores at first with no outs.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Dozier to Jeter, and it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Robert now. Zimmerman back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And there's a ball. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So up next, Carlos Pena.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside. And it's 1-1. And that one is inside. Not
Three
even
balls,
close
one
there.
strike.
And now 3-1. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. So man aboard. Mike Piazza will hit next. Misses
Yep, that ball
again,
went out.
5 in a row. 6
Ball.
straight outside the strike zone.
Ball inside.
That clips the corner. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
3-2.
And ball 4,
Take
2
the bait.
aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Murray in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics
Ball
and
2.
then repeat them.
In the dirt. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's
3
inside.
balls, 1 strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Derek Jeter steps to the plate now with the bases loaded. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. Derek Jeter delivers the grand slam. And they tack on to their lead. It's 14-1. And now Ryan Dozier.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
Eric Gagne takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next offering is downstairs. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses, and the count is 3-1. So now 2 on
Ball 4.
and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Stanton
1-0.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Hey!
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Ryan Dozier. Check swing, called strike. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Now Xavier Edwards. Lined into right. 2 up, 2 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 14-2.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 14-2. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's 0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ball.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 3-1.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses.
2-2.
Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone. Benintendi up here. Just missed. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. 2 outs. Base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Mike Piazza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. And here is Byron Buxton. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Out to short, Edwards. On the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Williams. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one popped in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Dozier. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, and the batter now, Jason Kipnis. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Misses outside, and a count 2-1. Fought off foul. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And now the right fielder, Al Kaline. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton hauls it in, 2 away. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Second inning here, no score. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Throw to second, safe. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Ryan Dozier stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fouled off. He was late. Late on that fastball.
Oh, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Got him! Back now at Oriole Park, and now it's going to be Juan Soto.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And now it's Luis Robert. Puts a bunt down. Warren to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now here is Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Little chopper rolls foul. Pitch misses. 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Ryan back to work. And that's outside.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground to first. The tag, and he's out. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one not close. And that is ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Williams settles underneath it, puts it away for the out, and a couple of quick outs. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised
Albies over to first in time, and the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he swings through that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Geraldo Perdomo.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Warren checks on first. Perdomo dives back in safely. Here's a 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Behind his back to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. So the batting order turns over. Here's Byron Buxton. Warren over to first, and he's back in easily. First pitch misses.
Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. That one down the line. That ends the frame. And we're back on to the fourth. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Jason Kipnis. In the air, left side, Williams makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. That one misses in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Now it's the right fielder, Al Kaline. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Ted Williams. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Full count.
Here's a tapper towards short. Edwards on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is inside, ball 1. So now 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one missed. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Juan Soto now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low. 2-1. Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here's a 2-2. And misses inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. New inning getting started, and now Bernie Williams. And that's in for a strike. And now it's even up. That one
2-1.
almost got him. High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Nabs it. And there's one down. So digging in, Ryan Dozier. Went down on strikes his first time through. On a line out towards center. He's got it. And there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Luis Robert Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Infield shifted to the pull side. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, he's in there.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Albies swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him swinging.
Third baseman number 2.
Now the third baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. And he's already singled in this game. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2-2. You got a full count.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ryan back to work. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out into left center field. Williams on the move. And there's one down. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 1 for 2. And there's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Piazza up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Piazza around second, headed for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball right away.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Wilmer Flores, the next to hit. High fly ball out towards left center. Williams brings it in, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder. Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Ted Williams getting ready to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Just a weak fly ball this time, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Inside.
Raleigh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Inside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Soto up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Al Kaline. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Buxton makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 4-0. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground, right side, Albies. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Luis Robert Jr. That misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0's the count.
He caught it behind his back. The throw, and they get the out. Here is Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Harper.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first, and Albies is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 8th, and now Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy lobbied a little bit to get back out there on the mound just because of it.
Williams takes it in for the out. 1 down. So up next, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Kimbrel, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never.
That's to third. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Man at first, next to hit, Jason Kipnis. He's already homered in this game. That misses off the outside edge.
Unless he beats himself somehow.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. As a hit, throw to second, he's safe. Piazza, the runner at second with one away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now two gone. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's down and away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed. High fly ball, right field. K-line makes the play, and there's one away. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Joshua